Oh, hi everybody. It's 10:30 Friday night. What I'm going to show you now is a scale here, and I want you to pay attention. 3119, 3121, 3117. I'm going to take just a few out of here because they're a pain in the ass to get back in. And we'll see 3112. 3119. I don't know if that was the same one I weighed before or one that fell out. 3118. Now, I had one 3114, 32.1. I had one in there that was underweight, 31.14. So far, these have all been overweight, but I put these in there, the three that I'd weighed before, and I just don't feel like taking them out. So we'll do a few more of these first. 3115, 3110, 3113, oh, 3113. Yeah, we got two in a row that are the same. I guess that's something. But 3125. Now that we got to save that baby. That's a heavyweight. But also, I should have turned these over. I think that's enough to demonstrate the inconsistencies on the weights of these coins. But I've been finding, when I first did the video earlier, I was saying how they really looked in good shape. Well, they had a beautiful one on the front, on the top of the pile that was in good shape. But since then, I've been finding scratches and little things on them when I looked at the whole at them as a whole. Now, what I'm afraid of with these things, of course, the big premium on their quote, I think subsidiary, I think, uh, I think gold bullion, silver gold bullion is 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 in cahoots with these guys. Uh, but I'm finding scratches and stuff that I didn't see on my previous video, and I wanted to point them. I wanted to mention them that my uh, glowing review isn't as glowing anymore, and I should have looked at these things before I gave it. But there's there's a tendency. See on the edge, there's a tendency for those gripper things to go past the edge, and and the quality. Look at where the two lines come together. The quality just isn't there. And I found several of them with uh, major scratches on them. But you're going to have to choose as yourself, you know, what you think of them. But my biggest fear with this company isn't the scratches, there's some crap there, but it's a simple fact that they promise a lot, and the guy I'm sure had good intentions, but what is happening is that he doesn't have the access to the silver that he really needs. Now, when the big boys call and they want some silver, say Canadian Mint, the Perth Mint, the U.S. Mint, that whether or not these guys are going to be able to get him in a pinch is the big question. And nobody wants to wait 6 weeks because the guys that got these first, and be honest, guys, you got these because they're selling the original ones on eBay were selling for $80 a piece, and you wanted to turn them over. I'm sure that's the vast majority of you. And now they're getting $50 or $45 on eBay, and now the Veridiums or whatever the hell they're called. Now they're getting down in weight. And these things here, although they shipped it and only took 2 days to ship them, these were all shipped from Texas. Now this company is a Canadian company, and what I guess they do is they send a truckload of them down to Texas to save postage or who knows what. But they came very fast once they did mail them, but they happened to have mailed them 6 weeks late. So my major concern is that people that bought them on eBay, and we talked about this before when I mentioned about the silver bubble, is that those people are screwed and are going to always be screwed, and that the quality of this mint is really bad, and that as a gentleman said on the previous video, that he thinks in a couple of years to come that these things will be turned up in the jump box for spot, and they might very well be. So I'm never going to order from these guys again. They have they have no sense of PR. They should have a person on there that every day sends an email out saying we're mailing the ones that were ordered on the 20th of January. Now we're up to the 23rd, and we'll be with you shortly, and we love your business, and we appreciate you, and every other damn thing. But they have nobody doing that, and that's what you have to have. And this company's big enough that they can have a PR person that sends an email. All they have to do is hook it up and then type something in every day, and then automatically send it to everybody. They don't send them individually, but they keep in touch with you, and they don't do that. Now, my biggest fear is that these guys are going to get so far ahead of themselves. Why in the hell should they be selling proofs of these coins and printing up thousands of them? Last I saw, there were 2,270 or something still available proof coins on this. Where do they get the balls to print proofs up that cost no more to make than these do, and they turn around and sell them for $57 when they haven't filled their basic orders yet? So there's something amuck with these guys. They may have a good idea, but they have poor to terrible execution. And on top of that, add the fact that down the line they may get so far ahead of themselves that they just can't get the silver. And then what are they going to do? If they go out of business, what about the people like myself that had a couple of $1,000 with them, worth of stuff with them ordered? How will they ever get their money back? Once that check is cashed, it's cashed for good. I can't cancel the payment on it. I can't do anything with it. So I'm very happy that I've got my Veridiums or whatever the hell they are, and I got my slave queens. But I certainly ain't going to order anything else. And the inconsistency on the weight should tell us something. I don't think they're cheating us because most of them are a little, or well, almost every one we measured was a little bit over on the weight. I think out of the other three that I weighed earlier, only one was under, uh, and it's just in the inconsistency of the product that makes you begin to wonder if this thing's the super bubble in silver. Is this the Beanie Baby of today? And if it is, then a lot of people are going to take a bath on it. So I hope that you're not one of the people that takes a bath, and I hope that somehow that it'd be nice if these guys made it just to give a little bit of just to get a little bit of competition out there. But the thing isn't just the competition. The thing is that these guys, that last I heard that there might be a subsidiary. The guys that I got my uh, these coins off of, turn out that they had thousands of these, and they went from 34.95 to 47 to $57 in a matter of 15 days. Now, where would they get 10,000 of these fucking things if they weren't in cahoots with this company in the first place? The very first time I heard about this, I'd spoke to the effect that I thought that they might be setting some aside to sell on eBay or to sell at a much higher price, but they couldn't do it through themselves, so they do it through silver gold bullion. I hope I'm wrong, but I think there's a little phoniness going on there, and I hope that enough people stay away from them to either teach them a lesson or put them out of business.